Hey people, this is XIII and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIII. And hold on. Whoa. Okay, my ear itched and it bothered me really all of a sudden as soon as I started recording. But now we are recording, so let's go. Let's continue on through this chapter. This is taking forever because, well, I mean, if you're watching it like in the future or something when all the videos have been put up, then it's not going to take a while. But right now it's taking a while because I'm taking forever to put these videos up. And yeah, and I'm talking about it every single episode. You're probably sick of me talking about it, which is totally understandable. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're moving forward now. And this is I love this chapter just because you get Fang here and stuff. Anyway, yeah. How are you guys doing today? It is what day is today? It is December 27th. Yeah, that's what it is. 2012. December 27th, 2012. So, isn't that something? Yeah. Oh, don't bazooka lightning, come on. Or, oh my, I just got a game over.
Kidding me?
Oh, whoops. Okay, well, what a way to start a video. Let's do that again then. I'm gonna cut out the fight then, just because I don't want to waste too much time on this one fight. So yeah, hold on one second. Alright, that wasn't so hard now, was it? No, it wasn't at all. I didn't heal because I thought it was only going to target lightning. I wasn't expecting it to be area of effect. Otherwise, I would have, been a little more careful about, not dying, but whatever. And here, I think, is this the first time we're fighting one of these? It might be. This is called an Orion, and we're going to be seeing a ton. Oh, no, it's not the first time. Yeah, we've seen it before. Still, we're going to be fighting a ton of them, like, a lot in this chapter, but mostly in the next two chapters, especially. Oh my god, you're going to see so many of these things. And it's going to drive you crazy a little bit, but, whatever. Let's go to Undermine here so we can stagger it easier. And I think Fang does have the doctor's code, so I can probably heal, okay? Yeah. Oh, she doesn't have the doctor's code. She's only attacking, or she's only healing 150. I'll have to change that. Oh, I mean, I guess we can change it. It's not really that important to change. Yeah, I'm gonna change it after this fight. I think Lightning has one. Yeah, yeah, she has to. Yeah, of course she does. Because I took it off of Snow in the last episode. All right, yeah. So then, yeah, I just forgot to. Then. So it doesn't matter. We've done it now. So let's just kill it. These guys go down. Once you have them staggered, they go down pretty easily. It's just getting them staggered, and they get harder later. So don't be thinking they're gonna go away, because they're not. They're here. And there we go, our 5 stars. Yeah, not that much CP though. I always thought this area was cool just because you could like run up and see the reflection on like here. It looks like a mall or something, and it's so cool, just the reflection. I just like reflection stuff, shiny stuff, and this game has everything shiny. There's the doctor's code. Okay. So now there is. I want to get that treasure chest, so we're gonna fight these guys too. And we're still pretty early into the video. Let's take out the Psycom Scavenger first, because he's gonna start buffing up himself and the Orion, and you don't want him to do that too much. So luckily he's not that much of a problem. It's the bazooka guys you gotta worry about. See, like those guys, the bazooka guys actually take a while to stagger too, which is a pain. But whatever. I can just kill it. Kill this guy. One thing this game needs is like more human enemies. Like, I think in the entirety of this game, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, you only fight one human boss in the entire game in this game. Like as far as like gameplay goes, and all the rest are either like machines or monsters or something, and that's cool. But like, I want more human bosses. That's something FF12 did so well, is that you fought all the judges, and the judges were like the iconic, like, big time parts of the game. Like, oh my god, we're about to fight Judge Bergen. This is like the halfway point of the game here. And that's what I like so much about FF12. I mean, I guess it could have used more. It could have used more judge fights, but because you didn't fight all the judges in FF12, you only fought some of them. Why did I switch to this paradigm? I meant to switch to Undermine. So I mean, but still, it's like really cool that you're fighting the judges. I wish, like, could do that more. And in this game, I mean, the bosses in this game are really cool, but they're mostly, just monsters and robots and stuff. And I want to feel that sense of humanity when I'm fighting. Like in a, you know what I mean? In a weird way, yeah. But anyway, we got you staggered, so I'm not even gonna worry about healing. Let's just tear it apart here. Bam! 1400 damage. I love it. Yeah, and you know, it's not hard to 5-star these things. And now we can get this. And here we get the Gabolg. Could possibly be, or no, I think the Last Remnant. If you played the Last Remnant, that's like a really iconic weapon in that game. But I think it's been around since before that. But it's a weapon for Fang, and it has improved counter. I'm not going to use it. I just wanted to collect it because, you know, I wanted to collect it. There's a weapon coming up for Lightning we're going to be getting in this episode, which I am going to be putting on here, replacing the Gladius. Oh, so very soon. But first we have a Behemoth here. Oh yeah, definitely in this episode. We're only 7 minutes in, yeah. Now, but this fight is pretty tough. It's really hard to get through it without a doctor's code, because you just need to be on top of healing, because he attacks pretty fast, and I guess you could slow him, which I could do. But he still deals heavy damage. Just like, look at that. Every attack he does will hit both people, and he can heave too. Oh, and Lightning's dead. See? Let's throw Phoenix down. Come back to us, Lightning. And let's get back to staggering him. But it's just, oh, it's such a hard, like, the first time you fight him, I mean, in Chapter 7 is when they really start getting difficult. And it's like, jeez. And I'm going to switch back to attacking here for Fang instead of saboteuring to get up the stagger gauge, just because the more damage you can get dealt to him now, the better. Because the Behemoths sort of have like 2 phases to them, and he may or may not go into his second phase in this fight. At this point, I think they do, but I don't remember exactly. I think he will go into his, like, he has like a standing up phase where he stands up, and for now he doesn't like get healed or anything, but he still is a lot harder to kill and does a lot more damage then. And he does a lot of damage now, which is why I love the Doctor's Code, because you don't have to go to medic every 2 seconds. Yep, see, he's standing up now, and he resets his stagger gauge. Oh no, he doesn't. He does later. Later on, he'll completely heal and reset his stagger gauge, and it's such a pain. Oh wait, he did reset it. Never mind. But yeah, but still, you know, he doesn't heal himself yet. I have to. Is he slowed or hasted? I don't know. That looks like he's hasted there. So. Oh yeah, and Sunder is like his new heave, and it's such a pain to deal with. Just get slow back on him. Oh, that is slow. Oh, I think I dispelled haste with slow, which is good. Okay. But I'm just using it to try and stagger him a bit. Raise his percentage. You're probably not going to stagger him again because his stagger resistance goes up way high after he stands up. But still, and you see how much this is the potion era of the game. I'm using so many potions, and I just keep on using them. I don't stop, not till the end of Chapter 10. And even a little bit into Chapter 11, but barely. Mostly it ends in Chapter 10. But yeah, there we go. We took out the... Was that the Lodestar Behemoth? I think so. Without the Doctor's Code, that's a much harder fight. I'm telling you now, you want to have the Doctor's Code. It's just a pain without it. Anyway.
Okay, let's get Snow on the line. Damn thing's still jammed. He can take care of himself.
We'll just have to believe that. Hey, Fang.
Hmm?
The others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt him no more. These Cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These Cocoon people have spent centuries under fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie. Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well, Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
So, you became a Lassie to fight the Vipers. And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Until we woke up here, we'd been in crystal stasis. Which means we must have completed our first focus. Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's just gone. Blank. Like an empty page. I reach for the memory, and nothing's there. Then there's my brand. It's all messed up. Vanille and me, we lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a Pulselessy, an enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon, Vanille's gonna be a Sith. I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
Alright, well, yeah, that song playing in the background is one of my favorites in the game. We'll hear it more later, but yeah, keep that in mind, because that song is actually, I mean, it's kind of important. It'll be more important later, in a sense. Just the music that was playing in the background of that cutscene. It's so good. Anyway, let's move on now. I'm just going to kill these guys, and we'll probably get to the next save point before we stop. I mean, well, no, we're only, like, what, 11 minutes in? I don't need to be stopping yet. It's just, it seems longer to me, because I don't have my timer on right now, so I'm just going off the base recording time, which is right now 13 minutes. So it's like, you know, I shouldn't be talking about the time anyway. You don't care. I care though. I just want to make sure it's not too long and not too short, you know. It's like that one. That's like the one thing about doing an LP that most people don't think about is like, oh yeah, I have to time. Sorry, I moved my headset again. But yeah, I have to time like the episode, make sure you know everything fits in the right spot. Make sure the episode has good pacing, you know. Pacing out an LP, which is kind of why I like to plan for RPGs, because otherwise they're going to get some really dull episode, and I try to eliminate that as much as I can, because, I mean, that's going to happen in an RPG anyway, so it's best to, like, not do it too much, you know? It's just, like, try to control it a little bit by giving some pacing, and that's why, like, one reason why, ooh, I gotta heal lightning, why I'm going to, like, spread out side quests later in a certain way when we get to side quests. I mean, I'm going to be doing the first 20... because, I mean, this game has a mission-based side quest, so I'm going to be doing the first 20 side quests, like, right away or so, just because it does help with the story pacing there, because there's some optional scenes that we'll get to. But as far as that goes, after that, I won't be doing that much until after the game is over, and then the rest will be, you know, bonus stuff. And I am doing everything, unlike FF12. Well, I mean, I'm supposed to be doing everything in FF12 too, but I kind of, like, took a break on that file in that LP just because, you know, I haven't played it in so long. And I'll still do it eventually, but, like, oh, that's not attack the wrong one. You know, but, like, I'm not in the mood to record all those FF12 bonus episodes right now. Even though I am playing FF12, like, quite recently. I'm more in the mood to play on my own. I don't want to record FF12 right now. So I'll do that eventually, though, because I do have a lot of side quests to do. I have to go figure out what I've done and what I haven't done and stuff. I have to go back to that file. And that in itself is like, even though it's not going to take that long, it feels like a job. It's like I was talking to my friend Cody the other day, like, actually it was like yesterday, like starting something, like, because we were talking about like me starting a video, or like an AMV thing. It's like starting is like the hardest thing to do in any kind of art project or whatever, like even writing or drawing or whatever. It's just starting, and that's probably what puts a stop to most of the stuff I try to do the most. Is I'm so bad at starting, and you know that's why, you know, I've had a story in my head for 5 years and barely written over 2 chapters, but planned the heck out of it, is because, you know, I never started, and that's why I'm actually working on it a little now, and I've like you know, in comparison of what I haven't done before, I've made some pretty good progress, so I'm happy with it. But you know, just in general, I have to like work on like starting stuff more because I'm so bad at that. Anyway, let's go up here. Now this, yeah, this chest right here is really important. Make sure you fight those because you can get an Axis Blade, and that is going to replace Lightning's Gladius, finally, after like 6 chapters, she's gonna get the Access Blade, and it has weaker stats as far as strength and magic go, but it gets attack ATB charge. So every time the enemy is attacked, the ATB is gonna go up a little bit, and gradually this is gonna become better and better because later on we'll get accessories that'll boost that even more. And it's gonna get to the point where it almost feels like, you know, you have like
Lightning.
a haste without
Call me
haste. It's so
late.
cool.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
No, huh? Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand. You start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye. Once it opens all the way, you're done. Let's have a look. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people, doesn't take so long. You get a nasty shock, it can speed up the process. Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you mean?
To Grand Pulse. I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan. Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister. You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's simple.
Right. Snow.
They found him.
Hey, Hope!
Alright, well, now that that scene's over, I love the music here. This music here is called Atonement. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Like, even before that other one, I like this one even more. It's so amazing. So we'll hear it more in the next episode, but I'm going to end it off here. I'll see you in the next part, so, yeah. See ya.